pepper plants, you can see, will get a little bit shorter before you let them go ahead and start producing fruit. I took a couple pictures of the size of my hand. We let ours fruit when it was about that high. So it doesn't have to be super high up off the ground, but it needs to have enough to where the roots can develop a pretty large span in the soil before developing fruit. And as you can see, whenever we do let it fruit, we only allow a couple at a time at this size, because if you allow too many of the peppers to actually be on the plant at once, you won't get them ripening. They'll all be misshapen. You won't get as much of a good harvest as you would if you just allow a couple of them at a time. We just picked out these, our banana pepper plants. As you can tell, that's what they are. And they get about from here to here. So we let about 4 of them go on this plant at one time. And you can tell there's no deficiencies. There's nothing that you need to worry about. And the only thing that we do is go get our local free compost and put it in there. We might add a little bit of food if it needs it. But for the most part, this mulchy, woody stuff that our county gives us for free gets so many worms in it that you really just, you don't need to do too much to it. Just lay down more and more, and the earthworms and all the red worms, they really love it. So all in all, try to let it get about at least that big. You can see my hands down here at the bottom. Try to let it get at least this big before you start letting, peppers come up. And if you really can't help yourself, try only letting one pepper come up. If that one pepper is taking too long to turn into an actual pepper, it's not growing fast enough, it's misshapen, the colors are off on it, then you might want to pick it and let the plant get a little bit bigger.